Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. Alrighty then. There we go. Hey, who just came in this room right now? Who is it? Who is it? Whoever you are, welcome to my new franchise, Sim franchise. I'm just gonna wait for some more people to come in right now and see how it goes. Just saw someone come right in. Just waiting for some more people. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I guess welcome whoever is in the building right now, I guess. Oh, that's possibly me. That's just possibly me. I'm viewing myself. Okay. I am dumb. Okay. Alright. So, welcome everybody to the new Sim franchise of on Madden 17. We're gonna start a new offline season. So, don't mind the last play. So, we're gonna start a new one. We're gonna use active rosters because we don't wanna do, you know, we don't want to, we want all the new overalls and the contracts all updated.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second.
I already played this already, so don't tell me. Alright, so who should we choose here? Who should we choose? I mean, the Browns. I always like using the Browns. The Browns is like one of my favorite teams to use. But I don't know. I want like get a good team, like start from someone from the bottom. I mean, the Chargers are a good potential. Colts, they already have Andrew Luck. They have a couple playmakers already, so their defense is just not good. So I don't know. 49ers potentially might use the 49ers. Giants. I mean, Giants is a decent team, but they're already built up. Jaguars. Jets. I'm still might go with the Jets. Oh, tough decisions. Rams. They already relocated. Bears. Chicago Bears. The Bears. I don't know. I mean, the Browns look pretty good to use. I like the Browns a lot. Coming from a Seahawks fan, I really like them. Let's see. I love Antonio Gates. All right. So, don't mind that. That was on YouTube. That was just my YouTube. Just like the last video I've uploaded. Let's see. When did I get that? Oh, I guess the person that commented deleted it. Alright. So. I'm even though I'm a Seahawks fan, I might do the 49ers because here's an idea. 49ers are at a tough pickle with their quarterbacks. Their cornerbacks. So I mean overall they are just a terrible team. Jaguars, they're already established. Jets, they're a veteran team that has a decent amount of veterans, but needs a lot of work still. They got Jarrell Revis, all that. I like Revis. So you know what? We're going to start using the New York Jets. Wait, maybe I just thought of something. What about the Bills? I just thought of that just now. They have Shady McCoy, Darius. They have Tyrod Taylor. I really like, but Taylor, they just gave him a new extension, so I wouldn't do that. So I'm just going to stick to the Jets.
Start your season with recommended
All
settings.
right, we're not going to be a coach.
Change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
All right, we're not going to be a coach because we don't want to get fired. I would like to use it, make a new owner. Former player, lifelong fan. Google. I like using lifelong fan because you get a lot more, like, if you think about it, the more fans you, like, the more fan happiness you get, the more profit you make and success. And, I mean, popularity happiness is not good, but that will go up later. So, we're just going to start off making, let's see here. Let's see. Come on. Who are we going to use? Who are we going to make? We're going to make, his name is going to be Connor O'Connor. Connor O'Connor is going to, and he's going to be Connor O'Connor Jr. Connor O'Connor Jr. And that should at least get an idea of what's gonna be. Hey, whoever came in, welcome to the new franchise, for new sim franchise, and we're going to be the New York Jets. And the new owner of this franchise is going to be Connor O'Connor Jr. Alright then. Alright, goodbye then. Okay, so. Alright, so starting point. You know what, we're going to go with preseason because I actually, in the preseason, you get a better idea that way. League settings. Let's see here. We're on all Madden, normal, all, instant starter, trade deadline, trade types all enabled, coach firing on, salary cap on, relocation settings. For now, I'm just going to put on users only. So injuries on, pre-existing injuries are on, practice squad stealing is on for now. End of the season for player progression. We're gonna just set this for 15 for now. Accelerator clock on, minimum clock is gonna be 20. Fill roster. It's gonna be off. We want to totally control this team. And yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So who's ready? Who is ready for this new franchise? I am. Let's get it started right now. Right now. There we go.
Your season starts now.
I know that. Alright. I know my enthusiasm ain't the best in the world right now. I'm still trying to work on it. Okay. We got an answer. We'll barely answer
well
these.
Noted that you were a fan of this team your entire life. That said,
All
there's some
right,
concern
see,
that you might be
I'm
too
always going to
emotional
be
or
a
too
fan
involved
first,
to
so
just
that
let the
means I'm
football
always
people
going to be
do
looking
their
for the
jobs.
fans here
How
because
do
I
you
know what
respond
they
to
want.
those concerns?
I would simply say if we are winning, no one's going to be concerned about how I'm running the team. I would say this is my franchise, so I'll... Oh man, that's really selfish. So we go from non-selfish to really selfish. Okay, so of course, I mean I'm a fan, so alright, whatever. That's the best option. That's the only one I'm going to be doing for now. And also, I want to let you guys know that I'm also going to be doing the, I'm going to be playing the playing defense. I mean, not defense. I'm going to start playing the, practices and, get their whatever's up, like these. Because I found out that if you work on these and you get them to gold, your team has a better rate of succeeding and also developing way much better. So right now, this is the team we have. This is the team that we have at the moment. So we start off with Geno Smith, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Bryce Petty, and Christian Hackenberg. So Fitzpatrick is taking a lot of cap room. He's not a bad backup quarterback. Geno Smith, he's a no-go for me. There'll be some trades in here. Just letting you guys know that there's going to be trades in this. There's not going to be excessive trades. I usually do that whenever I'm playing by myself, but I'm going to try not to excessively trade a lot. Because whenever I like to trade, I like to get the values worth, but I have to be more realistic. So we have Matt Forte, who's a really good running back still. He's at the tail end of his career. I'm going to stick with him for now. We have Blia Powell, who I think his contract's going to be ending up here soon. Decent player to have, but would like to get a better player in the draft. We got Kyrie Robinson, who's a great decent power back. And we got Wilds. And we got Burks, Chris Swan, Eric Decker, Brandon Marshall, Quincy Anulaw, Robbie Anderson, Devin Smith, Jalen Marshall, and Teron Peak. And we start off with a decent tight end that I've been a fan with since his freshman season in UW. I am a UW fan, and he's one of my favorite players. And I finally realized that he's now became sober of his alcohol addiction. I am really proud of him. He's getting better every time. I hope he sticks with it. And now we also got Brandon Bostic. That's a decent receiver, but his catching is not so great right now. Brandon Bowman, can do better. And then these guys I'm just gonna release right now. Why not? Because they're just taking room on the roster that I do not need. Eric Tomlinson's not bad, to be honest, with his blocking, but I don't need him. So we got these guys in right now. We have Brandon Shell. I might consider him a guard here soon. Ryan Claddy. Okay, we got Claddy here. Alright, let me back out because it does this all the time whenever I release players. Alright. And don't worry, this is all going to be kind of edited. I'm going to try to edit this stuff by the end. So, we already went through there. Wide receiver, tight ends, left tackle, left guard. We got James Carpenter that used to be on the Seahawks. I like him a lot. So, he's a good guard for now. Nick Mangold, he's a decent guard right now. He's on the tail end of his career. Now, with him, he's a good center, so I'm going to try to keep him. He's going to be trade bait, maybe. Wesley Johnson, not really a big friend of. Kyle Friend, his strength is ridiculous. We're going to try to keep him on the practice squad. Got Brian Winters, for now, is a decent player. I don't know why. That takes a lot of cap room. Dozer, they got Dozer. I might do something with Dozer soon. Donald Hawkins, not too good. I'll just release him. Guasamini, one of the least favorite players I ever had on the Seahawks. And, you know, I don't know. He might be trade bait as well. He might be a reasonable trade option because of the penalty. Martin Wallace, decent run blocker, but not good on holding a block. Quaval, as that's how you say his name. Oh, he is gonna get released. Quavel's out. Alright, I don't know how to say his name, but he's getting cut as well. Plus, he's a slow developer, so no. We have Muhammad Wilkerson, who's okay, but not the best. We got Anthony Johnson. I forgot we're a 3-4. That's good. We have Sheldon Richardson. That's great. Manuk, Leonard Williams, Steve McLendon, and Deion Simon. Jordan Jenkins. I'm not a big fan of him because of the speed aspect. Josh Martin. Good speed, but not too sure about him. Randall Johnson. So this is the team we're looking at right now. Darren Lee. I was a big fan of him until, I guess, later on in the season. He just not performed pretty well. Since right now he's in his rookie season, I might move him to safety. I really might move him to safety. Now, here's why. The guy is 6'1", 232. I know that's a linebacker type of. He used to be a former safety as well. Back in what college he went to? Ohio State. Duh. So when he went to Ohio State, he was a decent safety, but they moved him to linebacker. So I might move him since there's already competition with David Harris, Aaron Henderson, and Bruce Carter. So we'll see right then and there. Maudlin, not a big fan of him. Lemmer, I used to be a fan of him, but I'm not too sure with him, so we're just going to cut him. Caponero, nah, not the type of player I would like to have. And then Bishop, nah, I can't have a guy like him on my team. Alright, so far so decent. Alright, so Nick Marshall. Okay, we get Nick Marshall here. Now, excuse my squeaky chair. And we got Dexter McDougal. That's a decent player to have. Jerome Burris, Daryl Roberts, Marcus Williams, Buster Screen, Darrell Revis, Gilchrist, Antonio Allen, Ronald Martin, and Doug Middleton, Calvin Pryor, and Miles. Now, this is an interesting team. I know we're not going to be the best team in the league. Now, with Fitzpatrick, since he has that 13 cap, I might trade him. I don't even think any team would like to have him. Only as a backup. And sorry about that, I got a notification. That's nothing. Okay. So, we know teams would like to have a backup quarterback at their disposal. Why not then bringing him back to the Texans? No, they're already screwed with Osweiler, so I'm not going to do that to them. Bears, they're already screwed with Cutler, so I don't want to do that to them. I'm getting too many of these. I'm going to do that. So, who would be a decent backup over there? Now, maybe to the Browns, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't want to just release him. If no one looks interested, I might as well release him for the cap space to help. There we go. So this is what we got right now. Yeah. Let's look at free agency. Let's look at free agency. So we got Will Hill, Ian Williams. See, quarterback, we just released Fitzpatrick. Mike Vick. I'm going to get Mike Vick and bring him back to the squad. I'm going to turn him to a, zero overall quarterback here soon. Taj Boyd is a decent player. Jake Coker. He's not bad, but I'm still looking for decent players. RJ Archer, I'm a fan of. Jake Heaps, decent player. I like him as well. He's not pretty bad. Running backs, Josh Robinson, one of my favorite players. He's not a bad player. Not the best, but not bad. But it's... Jawan Edwards. Now he looks intriguing. John Crockett. John Crockett. Now he looks intriguing. I might get him. Dominic Brown. Dominic Brown. We got options here. We got options. Right now, Crockett's looking like the winner right now. Dyer. Slow developer. Yeah, we're just gonna... I'm gonna sign Crockett to a 1 year. Might throw him on the practice squad. Wide receivers. Randall Hall. Not good catching traits. Marquez North. Dion Long. I was a decent fan of him in college. Hunter Sharp. Not that good. Jeff Fuller I was a fan of at A&M. But his route running is just too much to work on. He's just a too much player to work. Chris Brown. No. Tight ends. Busta Anderson. Joe Sommers. They got Joe Sommers here. I'm a decent fan of him. Let's see here. Malek, if I'm saying that right. No. I should have kept Tomlinson. Now, Cameron Clear might be a player I might consider here. He has good impact blocking, decent blocking traits. Toughness is a little concern. I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, who was that? Canada. Cameron Canada. Oh, he's terrible. So terrible. Okay. Les Hansen. Let's just... No, let's go for all. Eugene Monroe. Now, we need to get some new players. Stat. So, let's look at the roster again. And see what we got. So this is what we got right now, which is not the best. So we brought in Mike Vick. Who has number 7? Of course Smith does. So we're going to make Michael Vick number 1. Like he was before. Okay. Cool beans. We brought John Crockett in. Brandon Wiles. I want to look at him again. He's not a bad player, to be honest. He's going to be on the practice squad. Burks. I'm going to release Burks. We need to look at fullbacks. Wide receivers ain't too bad. They're not too bad. We got Brandon Marshall. Right now, he's decent. We got Eric Decker, who's decent for now. Tight ends, we got Jenkins, Bostic, Bowman. So left tackle is a concern. James Carpenter's decent. Renters is okay. Dozer's okay. Guacamini. I'm going to trade Guacamini here. And I'm not going to cheat the system like I've always did before. There's a team that needs a right tackle. I know the Chargers need a left tackle, but... Right guard, that's not what I'm looking for. There we are. Jaguars is one of our AFC rivals, so it's okay. They're kind of alright right now. Reef, no. You have Mike Remmers. Fulmer. Maybe we can trade player for player. Jacoby Cofield. No. Austin Howard. Nope. Malik Watson's a good player, but I'm not going to get him. Let's keep looking. They don't need a tackle. They don't need a tackle. Of course, the Seattle Seahawks always needs new help. Bring Guacamini back to them. I don't know. I don't want to do that to my Seahawks, but they need help. They really need help. I expect them to win the Super Bowl. So I'm looking for a 6th round pick out of Guacamini. Alright, that didn't work. Okay. That is fine. Oh, wait. We saw the Bengals here. They said they need a right tackle. They have Eric Winston. Now, he's not the best. Oh, I like that guy. I forgot his name. Cedric Ogbui. I maybe scrambled that up. Nah, not worth it. But I expect them to be a late round pick as well. So I'm wanting a 6th round and potentially, oh, they don't have a 7th round next year. That's fine. I'll just take a 6th rounder from them. Alright, or not. Let's go back to Seattle and get a 7th round pick. There we go. We got a 7th round pick. And we got Martin Wallace still. That's good. So what I'm thinking here, maybe move Brian Winters to right tackle. That might be an ideal situation. Wesley Johnson, he's staying at center, of course. He's too underweight. Dozer, they got Craig Watts. Ooh, wow, he's not a bad player. Coverage ain't bad. Strength's a little terrible, but I can stick with that. Ryan Clatty, we're stuck with him, unfortunately. So we're just gonna stick with him until his contract's up. When's his contract up? 2 years. Okay. 2 years, that's fine. Brandon Shell. I'm not a big fan of all these players right now. Martin Walls is a decent player, I think, but I know one player that we do need at the moment, and you're gonna see what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get Geoff Schwartz. He's a good player. Now, there's other players in here I might pick up. Wow, there's a lot of decent players so far overall. Huh. Not bad. Eugene Monroe is always a good player, but I'm not expecting to pay that much. Ryan Miller. Decent. For now, I'm going to show you. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. And let's not forget about staff. Let's do this real quick. So, we're going to be firing some people. Starting off with, let's see here, scouts, trainers. Oh yeah, we're going to get a new guy there. Defensive back. Quarterback. We need a quarterback scout. We do need a quarterback scout. Defensive back as well. So this is a team that we need to fix up on. I don't know. Defensive back really helps out a lot. I like Ray Waddell. But we also need offensive line. And a lot of teams hold on to these scouts for a long time. Like York and Dub here. So right now we're going to do, which one to choose here? We need quarterback, but let's just do defensive back. Oh, that's why I didn't fire our defensive back one. Here we go. That's good right there. I think we're good with Bowles right now, where we're at. So we got Thomas Pitta, which I do like a lot, but we have Todd Ballas, who already has all that. So let's see, we got him. Now we get our trainer. Wow, he's supposed to be a level 31, but he has good regression. We're going to get Dan Winters. There we go. So we got ourselves some good staff members. Just checking on the chat. No one here. Okay. Darrell Young. John Terminator Connor. Wow, our cap room is horrendous. Our cap room is completely horrendous right now. Just by looking at that. Screwed Bruce Miller. Ooh, Jed Collins. Derek Coleman. Good runner. Lonnie Pryor. Not the best blocker in the world. Roy Agnew. Curio Small. He has good impact, but no good run. Neighbors. Good run block, no good impact. Damn it. Of course, we're in this situation. James Casey. He's too old. We'll just wait. Wide receivers, they got Jericho Cotchery. Really slow. Riley Cooper. Marquise Colston. James Jones. Andre Johnson. We already have good receivers as it is right now. They have Rodney White. Rodney White. Nah. Ruben Randall. It's not too much of a bad receiver. Akeem Nicks. Dwayne Bowe. Wes Welker. We got Wes Welker, but his speed is so terrible. Mike Williams. Nope. Let's see. Craig Jennings. Brian Timms. Brian Timms. Chris Matthews. Jared Aberdees. Chris Owusu. Chris Owusu. Nope. Alright. Oh wait, I just saw somebody I like. I think that was... I like Osbury. I like Chase Ford. He's a good receiver and a good run blocker. So we're going to get him. And there's Arthur Lynch, who used to be a former quarterback for Georgia, but moved to tight end. Nah. Keelan Davis. Now, let's look here. Yeah. I think by getting Schwartz really took our cap room big time. But that's fine because for this particular reason. Here we go. There. Geoff Schwartz is going to be our new right tackle. And, yeah. We just did that. This is just going to be the longest part of this video so far because I'm just setting up the team. I'll be editing this. Okay, so Nick Folk and Latchin Edwards. Good kick power, but no accuracy. And he's supposed to be clutch, but he doesn't have the clutch traits, so that's going to be concerning. Nick Folk, not a bad kicker, but he is getting old. Oh, Calvin Pryor. Calvin Pryor. Well, he is a good box safety, but he's terrible in coverage. Let's see if we can get something out of him. Oh, wow. The Bears were instantly into him. Let's find a real decent fit for him. Now, yeah, the Bears look like they're wanting him. Looks like the Browns will like him too. I like Derek Kennard a whole lot. I think he is better than Pryor already. I might get Kennard, depending now. I like some of these players on this team. I like Tyrone Holmes. I might get him in their practice squad, so I'm not going to trade for him. They have Emmanuel Ogba, who I am really like. I would like him to be my outside linebacker. Defensive tackle. Left end. Nobody. Nope. Nah. I like Thomas. Nobody here. Coleman. I like him. Running backs. I don't know. Quarterbacks. Kickers. Safeties. I like Kennard a whole lot. If I can get Kennard and let's see here. Wow, they got a decent amount of picks. I might get their no, that's too cheap. I'm gonna get a third rounder and Kennard. Third rounder and Kennard here. Or we might do it for this year's third. No. Maybe? I don't know. Let's look. What our picks are. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4, so that would help us humongously. So. Nope. Okay. I was expecting that. So, let's say we don't get Kennard. We want a third round pick. Alright, that makes sense. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Alright. Colts are interested in Pryor. I mean, they already have Mike Adams, so I can't do that to them. They already have a decent amount of players at safety. Lions. Might have to be the Browns. Really much have to be the Browns. If we want to trade anybody. Well, I like Sean Davis. Sean Davis is a decent player. But they also got Robert Golden. Steelers are tempting with the Sean Davis guy. I like Sean Davis. Player for player trade, possibly. Nah, they need a safety. They possibly need a safety. So I'm looking for a third round pick. Doesn't sound too bad. Oh, that's the thing with this game. Alright. Let's try. Because I don't want to take a cap hit. Fourth round pick. Sound good? Ooh, really, really close. So, I can throw someone else in. I like Doug Middleton, though. It's from Appalachian State. I don't want to do that to Middleton. Ronald Martin? Now, he's not too much of a bad of a player. If I throw him 2 safeties, a 4th rounder, and a 7th round pick. Okay, maybe I was asking a little too much. Maybe just a little too much. Now, Nick Marshall I could throw in. I could throw him a couple players. So I'll throw Martin, and I will throw them. I like Nick Marshall, though. I do like Nick Marshall, but yeah, we'll just throw him in. Alright, that didn't work out. I like McDougal, though. That's the thing. I don't want to do that to McDougal. They got Justin Burris, who I actually kind of do like. Darryl Roberts. Nah. Darryl's not the best player. He has terrible zone coverage. So that's what's gonna make it. Now, there we go. We trade him Pryor. We threw in 3 defenders. We threw in Pryor, Ronald Martin, and Daryl Roberts for a 4th rounder and a 7th rounder. Now that is good value. Now we have Miles here, who's now a bit better than Pryor. Gilchrist, I might throw him on the trade block. He's still a decent player, but I'm not too sure. We have Antonio Allen. Now, Allen doesn't look too good for my taste. We'll throw him on the trade block as well. Why not? Middleton's a decent player to keep. I'm planning on using Revis as a safety next year. He only has a 1-year contract, right? Oh, 4-year contract. Okay, so... Ooh, right now we can actually release him. We can potentially release him this year if we really want to. We need some more cap space, so sorry Marshall, but Fire Marshall's out. Now we just need linebackers to be outside. Henderson's more of a middle. Carter, he can be an outside linebacker. I don't see why not. Josh Martin. Steve McLendon. Decent defensive tackle. I'll keep McLendon since that cap hit is pretty big. Simon. Not a bad player. I'm planning on... There's Anthony Johnson. He'll be playing that defensive end for sure. Lawrence Thomas. I haven't seen this kid. He's okay. So right now, our offensive line is okay. Not the best, but we can deal with it. The only issue is left tackle. Maybe move Dozer to tackle. I might move Dozer to left tackle. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we got Dozer at left tackle now. We're gonna move Shell to right guard. Oh, he's not really much of a guard. What about Claddy? Yeah, let's move Claddy to guard. Why not? That's a bit better. Now we got some depth at the position. We got some edits at the team. Jalen Marshall, 21 years old. I didn't realize that. He might stick onto the team. I might keep him on the team. But we already have enough. We have 4 good receivers on top of Devin Smith. But I would like to move Devin Smith to the practice squad. So these 2 are going to go in the practice squad. I never look at Swan. He's okay. We'll just keep swinging there. Quarterback situation now. Hackenberg. He's alright. Vic is going to be on our team. I like having Vic. Bryce Petty. He's a decent player. And we got Geno Smith, who at the moment is going to be our starting quarterback. Maybe Vic, I'm not too sure. We're going to move Hackenberg to the practice squad. A lot of moves to make. So no one's interested in the stream right now. That's okay. They're possibly doing their own thing. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. We're just going to just do a little bit more moves before everybody else gets dibs on everybody. So Will Hill, maybe Will Hill. I might get Will Hill here. It wouldn't like be a bad middle linebacker. Safety. Ian Williams, Eugene Monroe. I would like to get Monroe, but we're already good at that position. Roll. Vasquez. Lose Vasquez. I forgot about him. Ugh. Greg Hardy. Forget that. Chris Canty. There's Chris Canty I've always liked before. Ben Grubbs. Oh, Adrian Foster's in here. I forgot that. Oh well. I could have edited him. And made him a low overall player, but whatever. Quentin Coples. Now he's intriguing. Quentin Coples is an intriguing player. Hell, I can even make him a linebacker. Let's sign Coples. Because I'm going to get Coples for a reason here. So, you already see Muhammad Wilkerson's already the main starter over there. So we might as well move Coples to outside linebacker. Yeah, we're going to move him to outside linebacker. As weird as it sounds, I'm actually going to move him there. There we go. Darren Lee might be a safety. Antonio Allen right now is a free safety, so there's that. Harris. He's almost the end of his career. Henderson. Not liking him much, but he'll do for now. Carter. I don't know. So it looks like Lee's going to become a strong safety for us. Yeah, he's going to become a strong safety. Yep, strong safety it is. There we go. It's 76 overall strong safety. Of course, we're going to have to work on that zone coverage. We're going to work on that and man coverage a bit. But it's good. It's a good thing. We're going to start Miles, though, because he has better coverage. We have Gilchrist, who I'm potentially going to trade. And then with Allen, I'm not too sure. I might keep him. Our quarterback depth right now isn't the greatest, but it's something for now. You know what? We're going to get rid of Randall Johnson for cap space, possibly. Josh Martin. I like Martin, but Johnson actually looks more better than Martin. We can save some cap room with Martin released. Alright, this is so far so okay. we're working with this team. So let's go to depth chart. Go to quarterback. So I think the right move right now is making Michael Vick the starter, while Geno Smith's going to be the backup, and Petty. We're going to have a 3-quarterback system. We're going to have Forte, Powell, Robinson, and Crockett, while Wilds is going to be in the practice squad. Wide receivers, we already talked about that. We got Ford, we got Bostic. Bowman's going to be in the practice squad. We got Dozer, Shell, Carpenter, Watts, Mangold, Johnson, Winters, Claddy, Schwartz, and Wallace. Defensive ends, not the best, except for Richardson. Got Leonard Williams. I'm thinking about moving Williams to left end, maybe. I don't know. He looks pretty good, but stand-up mode's an issue. We'll just stick with him as a nose tackle for now. Jenkins is going to be the starter. We have Randall Johnson going to be the backup. We got these guys. We got these guys right here. Jarrell Revis, Buster Screen. Oh, not the greatest team in the world, but it will do for now. And we're going to have Miles start over Lee. Kicker, punter, whatever. So, of course, this first year, we're going to simulate the whole thing. We're going to potentially simulate this whole franchise. Right here. Except, we're just going to be doing these. Any more moves we can make? We still got Will Hill we can take. But we already moved, so we're not going to use him. Owen Daniels. Decent, but not what I need. Quarterback, running back, tight end, left, offensive line, corners. Alright, this is where I forgot to look. Now, Kawan Williams looks good to take. Terrell Brown. Kean Lewis. Zone coverage is terrible. Bradley Fletcher. Antonio Cromartie. Maybe. Finnegan, Zach Bowman. Nope. Tim James. I can't believe these players are still in the game. Demetrius McRae. That zone coverage though, dude. Gotta work on that zone coverage. Chris Cook. Ooh, Chris Cook doesn't look too bad. Oh, he's already 29 though. Never mind. Parrish Cox sucks. D. Milliner. Let's bring back D. Milliner, guys. Why not, right? He's actually pretty good. He is pretty good. And he's cheap. Actually, there's actually one more player I might actually get. I just realized. Just realized there's one more player to get. He's actually one of my favorites. If I can just go down. Oh, there's AJ Jefferson. Not good in this, though, of course. Brandon Browner. Good zone coverage, terrible man coverage. Would make a decent free safety, but he would get injured too much. Daryl Simon. They have Daryl Simon in here. I forgot about him. We'll look at him later. Chance Casey, good in coverage. He's a good coverage corner. DJ Moore. See a Frey. Jaleel Brown. Didn't work out, I guess. Kendall James. Okay, with Kendall James in my Madden 16 franchise I did, he was a cheat code. I tell you, this man is a cheat code. Also, I even did it in my Madden, this Madden. This guy's a cheat code. Whenever I used him, he was a cheat. I don't know why, I don't know how, but he was a cheat code. I might consider him. So they don't only have McBride, but they just, man, Dixon's a good player as well in coverage. Just has terrible play rec and awareness. Oh, they don't have him in here, I guess. They have Stanley Jean-Baptiste. Now, he doesn't look terrible. He doesn't look terrible. He's pretty cheap, too. That speed, though, I'm not too sure. It's either between Batiste or Simon. Let's go back to Simon real quick. Simon, same thing, but less catching. He's a balanced ball tendency. I'd rather go for cheap and get Stanley Jean-Baptiste. So the player I like right now, I think he's on the Saints. Let's look. I'll show you who he is. I think, yeah, it's PJ Williams, I think. Yes, he is under contract with them. I like him. They're going to potentially release him. If not, I'm going to trade for him. Because he is a great player to have. So, right now at cornerback, we brought in some players. We have some players. We have Marcus Williams right now, who's good zone coverage, oddly. I can move him to free safety, actually. Let's move Marcus Williams. I think Marcus Williams would be a better free safety. I mean, corner might still help, but by looking what it is right here, it looks like a good free safety. So, these are our corners. I'm going to have Burrs in the practice squad. I might let go of McDougal here. But he has good man coverage. Stanley Jean-Baptiste. I think he's going to be a corner over here. Of course, we have Buster Screen, who's... Oh, I just realized that. How long do we have him under contract? We have him under contract for 3 years. Now that's an issue for the tissue. Now, I know what I'm going to do here. I really want to get PJ Williams. I really want to get PJ here. But I might wait until the preseason, the regular season hits. So, What teams? I know Seattle needs a corner, but let's see. Ooh, Bengals are an interested team. Let's keep going. Eagles, they do need corner. Panthers, they need corner. So far, it's looking like the Eagles for me. Got Titans, but I already traded to them, so it's going to be the Eagles. I don't think they have enough picks, I believe. No, they don't. Looks like I'm going to have to pick up. Might be a 4th round pick I'll take from them. I might take that 4th. A 4th and a future 7th. Or hell, I can get a 3rd rounder for the next year, so we can get prepared for the future. That could help. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have an extra. We have 3 7ths, and you know what? I might actually do that. This year we need picks, and third. I don't know. I'll give him a 3rd rounder. Give up. We're gonna try to get a 3rd rounder from them, and a 3rd round. I don't know. Maybe. Let's look. All right. It looks like it's just gonna be that 4th round pick. We might have to give a 7th away. No, they like the 4th. Okay. So 4th round pick it is. We just got an extra 4th rounder. That's good. So this is our picks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 2 4ths, a 5th, a 6th, and 3 7th rounders, and that's it. So that's what we're looking at right now on picks. So we just freed up a decent amount of cap room. And believe me, this is the least amount of trades I've ever made. Starting off in a preseason, because what I usually used to do, I used to trade a lot of players away, like unrealistically. But right now, I'm actually trying to be realistic. And ooh, look at Marcus Williams. He's actually a pretty good safety. So Antonio Allen might be gone. 2, 3, 4, 5. We might move. Actually, let's move Marcus Williams back to corner. Yeah, he's not a good hitter. So let's just move him back to cornerback. We're just going to move him back to corner right now, and that helps our odds. Alright, so at the moment, this is what we're looking like. Alright. Safeties we're okay with for now. I can actually deal with. Let's just work on training camp. Or not camp, but whatever. Normal development, normal development. We're not going to work on you. Alright, who should we upgrade? Austin Safarian Jenkins. We got Dakota Dozer. We can get some points. Before we actually do this, let's work on the sliders right now. Starting with XP sliders. So this is what my sliders are gonna look like. So for now, let's just give them that. Tight ends, we're gonna give them running. So this is what I have. I don't think they don't give enough to a lot of players. I'm going to give the fullbacks about 270. Now, offensive line is going to be all 300. The whole offensive line. This is just I'm gonna end the stream after this possibly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just showing you all the sliders I'm gonna be doing. So now defensive ends. We're just gonna give them 200. Defensive tackles, possibly 220. Let's do 240. Middle, we're gonna give them 220. And same with the outside linebackers. And corners are gonna get around 230. And same thing. And kickers and punters get 300. I'm only doing this because when you develop players, I mean, it makes it more easy, but not too easy, you know? So we're going to stick with quarterback at 100. That's what we're getting right there. And we're going to do gameplay sliders. I'll do the gameplay sliders later. So I think this is going to be it right now, since I don't know how long this has been going. So what I'm going to do is technically editing this all off season. Since there's no one here right now except for myself, I think I'm gonna rather do this. I'm gonna start doing this, you know. And by the way, Woody didn't sell the Jets. Woody passed away, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm thinking about the Steelers owner, but still, Connor O'Connor Jr. This is where we all start. This is where we begin. We start the franchise like this. This is our team at the moment. It's not the best team, but it's a team. And we're going to get better every season, every year. And by the way, let's look at fullbacks real quick. Not fullbacks, kickers and punters. Screw Josh Brown, Billy Cundiff, Susan, Travis Coons, no. Blair Walsh, Jordan Gay, Let's see, the best one is Jordan Gay right now with kick power. Brandon Fields, Quigley. There's Quigley we can get. Shez Waters, and he's already 29? Damn. Alright. So Quigley looks like is going to be our new punter, I think. No, you know, we're going to stick to our punter and keep upgrading him, maybe. Kicker, though, at the moment, we're going to give some competition, possibly. Put Jordan Gay in there. We forgot to look at free safeties. Ooh. Ooh, I forgot about Jarrett. I really forgot about Jarrett. Not Jaquan, but Sean Jarrett. Doll. Malcolm Bronson. Hey, why is he a safety while he should be a corner? That's interesting. Bennett Jackson. Bennett Jackson. Let's get Bennett. Let's get Bennett Jackson. We might do one more trade here. I don't know, with Allen, I just don't know about Allen, dude. He has press coverage. He has zone. He has no man coverage whatsoever. I don't know. I don't really trust Allen much. I'd rather have Bennett Jackson being the backup. Allen, doubt people will like him. Oh, Browns like him. Of course the Browns will like him. They have Tremont Williams. But his speed ain't great. I do not know what to do. I'm just looking at potential trade options. Stirrup, I like Stirrup. 6'9" player too. So what I'm thinking about doing, guys, is I'm going to simulate. I'm going to do this on my own time. I'm going to do the preseason by myself. I might upload it to you. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I'm gonna try to edit it, upload it to YouTube. I'm going to do all this. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. I'm just looking for someone I can take. I do like Kennard. I do like Kennard a lot. If I can get Kennard and future 7th round pick, I might be good. 6th rounder most likely. There we go. We got Kennard. We got Derek Kennard on our team. He looks good so far. He already looks better than Pryor. We're only gonna have him though for now. He's gonna be on the practice squad. Bennett Jackson. I don't know what to do. I might move him to cornerback. Work at him for corner. He looks like a good safety, but I don't know. Time will tell. But, and we're gonna renegotiate with Sammy Jean Batista's contract. I'm not willing to pay $136 million, but let's see. We run a 3-4 defense, so I don't know. I think McLendon might be a better defensive end. I assume he should be a better defensive end. Better than this guy. Oh, this guy should be playing defensive end. I mean, outside linebacker. Wait, what was that? That is terrible injury and toughness. That's a no-go for me. That is a no-go for me. So I guess I'm gonna move Anthony Johnson, or actually we're gonna move Lawrence Thomas to right end. Or yeah, just Johnson. We're gonna move Johnson to defensive end. There we go. He's not no speed rusher. There we go. And we're gonna be moving, cause I mean, I don't know. We'll just keep McLendon at defensive tackle for now. And Simon, he's going to be the backup defensive tackle. So yeah, we run a 3-4. And I don't know why they moved Lee back. I don't know why. I don't know how. Oh yeah, because we put in I'm not putting Miles in. View and depth chart. Just do this. Yep. Like I said, I'm gonna start doing the preseason all by myself. I'm gonna start doing the training by myself. Let's see. I think that's it. I just gotta make sure and not leave you guys out with any signings I'm thinking about getting. I mean, he doesn't look bad. Ooh, Salatu. Satalu. I can't say his name right. I'm butchering it. He's a good backup. He would be a great backup. Let's get him because he's one of my favorites in this. James Stone. Good coverage. I mean, blocking, not coverage. Justin McCray. Justin McCray. Aw, oh, man, I would like to get Quisenberry, dude. Oh, I like Quisenberry. What a story, man. I like him, but right now I'm just trying to see who would be good. Jarvis Harrison, he looks great, but that toughness is so low, and that stamina is just horrendous. Oh, Reese Dismudukes. Barrett Jones. There's Barrett Jones right there. He might not be a bad player to bring into the team. But right now, we already signed an offensive lineman already. So, left tackle, Dozer, Shell, Carpenter, Salou. Where's that other left guard we had? Right here, Watts. Mangold, Johnson, Friend, Winters, Claddy, Craig Watts, Schwartz, Wallace, Wilkerson, Glendon, Richardson, Johnson, Leonard Williams, Simon, Jenkins, Johnson, Harris, and Henderson, Carter, Copels, Rivas, Marcus Williams, Steve Milliner, Justin Burris. I mean, right now, it's up for grabs for anybody right now. Bennett Jackson, Gilchrist. Looks like it's going to be Miles and Lee with Kennard. Nick Folk. I don't know. Nick Folk's going to retire really soon. I'm going to get a new punter. I like Marshall. He's a really good returner. Devin Smith's going to be not in here. Alright, things so far so good. Long snapper. I think we're going to make long snapper Wesley Johnson. No, not Kyle Friend. Watts and Forte. And then our practice squad members are going to be revealed next time. Why is quarterback considered not on the depth chart? Michael Vick, Geno Smith, and Petty. I feel like for now, though, we're going to start Smith. Vick's going to be that backup, and then Petty will be that guy. Be like, oh, look, the life. The struggle is real, but the struggle will be worked on a whole lot. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So, looks like not gonna do shell. So this is what we got. Alright, so I think this is it right here. This is the starting, this is the beginning of everything. So, let's save. This is gonna be Jets Sim Series. Oh. Alright. So far, so decent. So, this is what we got. We took all this time to work with these guys. And, yeah. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate the, appreciate you all watching this. Right now in the stream, there's nobody here, of course, but I will really soon. I'll stream this another day. I'm gonna stream it while I'm off. So technically, I'm gonna be off only on Saturdays and Sundays, and I get off of work at 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But on Saturday and Sundays, I think, or whatever they got me on schedules. But this week, I'm going to be available on Thursday and Friday. So look out for those days. I'm going to be playing, and yeah. So thank you everybody for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.